5, 3, 4, 5.
Bandit Flight Team, that's a group that we specialize in flyovers for national anthem. We do sporting events, military events. Our motto is flying for the flag. That's what we do. It started here in the Raleigh area about 6 years ago. 2 or 3 guys had airplanes and decided to try to put together a formation group. I have a military fighter pilot background, so I started it, got us put together. Once we had a little bit of a team, we opened up, started flying the national anthem for a few events and found out the crowd really enjoys it. It's very impressive when you have the national anthem and then you fly over. Day is a practice because we're flying 3 feet off everybody's wingtip, and we have to have set procedures, set maneuvers that we do. Everybody has to have a high level of trust. The lead does everything. He directs the flight, and everybody else has to trust him, but he has to trust everybody that they will maintain position off of him. There's an old story. If lead flies into the side of a mountain and there's a foreship, there better be 3 holes right with it. They will never see it coming because they're staring at his airplane maintaining position off of him. And that's the way it is. So it's a very intense type flying with 6 airplanes 3 feet from each other, and we have to do it right, and so naturally we have to practice, and we do. Well, it's actually, of course, a lot of fun, but it's at the same time, it's very intense. We call it serious fun, and that's what we do. We work together, but we don't mess around. We are very focused, and that's probably some of the fun of it.
This is Bravo Block at the prison called Camp 5 in Guantanamo Bay. If President Trump has his way, this could be one place to load up with more bad dudes. The Pentagon emptied it of prisoners in August 2016. An Army lieutenant explains how it's been used.
Camp 5 is a maximum security detention facility. It's mirrored after design in Indiana. It was built in May of 2004. The marked difference with Camp 5 versus Camp 6 is this was set up primarily for single cell operations. All these doors were shut. It was 1 detainee per cell, and they were on a 1 to 3 minute checks, meaning the guard force would have to physically lay eyes on them every 1 to 3 minutes. Here's a display cell, and here's the basic issue items that all the detainees received. If you look at those items, the only marked difference in that is you'll notice the color and one of the uniforms. In this time, when they were in here, not necessarily all highly compliant. With that being said, the way they differentiate between disciplinary status and non-disciplinary status was the orange jumpsuit. So if they were in the khaki colored ones, they were highly compliant. The orange would mean they were on disciplinary status.
If the military resumes using Camp 5, guards could imprison around 75 captives here, maximum security style. It's a possibility, Rear Admiral Peter Clark explains.
We are going through Camp 5 to ensure that, we haven't been using it since August, to ensure that the systems haven't degraded, that lights are still working, water's still running, we haven't developed any new water leaks, that kind of stuff.
Hey, I'm Ben Connors here in wintry Washington, D.C. We're on the eastern side of the Capitol building. We're on January 20th. President Trump will exit the doors behind me, hop into some cars, and start the Inauguration Day parade. Me and my bike here are going to take you on a tour of that route. Hey, thanks for coming for a ride. That's the end of the tour. As you can see, we're now at the White House, where they're building the stands for the new president to watch the Inauguration Day parade.